Alright, so now we're coming up on
the fourth
four.
one, which is another one, I don't have a date and I don't have what the title was. But number one is, what is something you can spend hours doing? Reading. I can read for hours and hours. I lose track of time.
The
Right.
sleeping count? um, I can't spend hours of doing really anything 'cause I get bored with it. I come out here, and you guys know, around 4 o'clock, so 5 o'clock, I'm ready to go in the house, have dinner, I'll lay on the couch, I'll turn on the computer, and between the computer, I'm watching TV, and I'm on the computer, and then even that gets boring after a while. So then I start switching channels or whatever. Okay.
Number two, what is something you wish you could do more often?
Nothing, in my opinion, for me anyway.
No, I'm good. I mean, I love to read, so any opportunity I get a chance to read, that's what I do. So I guess that would be the answer
There's
to that.
nothing that I would think about that I can do more often because I do what I want to do and I do it on the time that I want to do it, so it doesn't make a difference to me.
Number three, what room in your house most represents who you are as a person?
What room?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of a strange one. There's nothing that really would represent me. If you walked into our house, you would not be able to pick out what room would be one that I would hang in, because none of them are, in that type of a decor, if that's what you want to call it. When we had the boat, we have a lot of boat stuff, but other than that, no, I don't think there's any room in there that you can really.
Yeah, our house is pretty generic, but there is one room in the house that, if you looked in it, you would say it's probably a room that I go into often.
Sewing machine.
And that's the spare room. It has a sewing machine in it. It has my yarn and crochet needles. It has my file cabinets that I keep all of our records in, and it has a piano keyboard which I don't use, unfortunately. Number four, what phrase or word do you overuse when you talk?
Fango. No. I use it, and it bugs me when other people do. And people use and like a filler word. And the other one is
Oh, that drives me crazy.
Yeah, and those are two words that or two phrases.
Me too.
Word
those
and
are
a phrase.
those are two that bug me as well. Number five, what was your worst haircut? Pics if you had one.
The worst haircut?
Your worst haircut. No, I cut my own hair, so I can't say it's a worst. I mean, I'm not going to say I have a worst haircut.
I've never had a bad haircut. I've had haircuts that have been too short, so that's why I don't go to them. I cut my own now, like her, or sometimes I'll help her and she'll help me. But again, other than a couple that are too short, barbers that don't listen. Yeah.
Number six, what is the most ridiculous thing you've ever purchased?
Well, if you ask her about what I've purchased ridiculous, it would probably be everything. But I don't think I've ever purchased anything that was really ridiculous. Because everything I purchase, I use or have or need or something. What about you? I don't think you've ever done.
No, I'm such a practical person.
Yeah.
I always ask myself three questions. Do I need it? Do I want it? And can I afford it? If I answer no to any of them, I don't buy it. That's all there is to it.
Well, I guess I fell into that one. I was one of those.
Number seven, what is something you paid too much money for but don't regret it?
Oh, I don't think there's anything. No?
I can't think of anything. Here again, I'm a very practical person.
Yeah.
I shop pricing and I compare and I try not to pay too much for anything.
If I pay too much for something, I'm not thinking about it if I paid too much for it. If I wanted it, I like it, I'm going to buy it.
Number 8, who in your life knows the most secrets about you?
Me.
I don't have any secrets. I mean, I don't have any secrets.
And if there's any secrets out there, they're mine. They're secrets.
Number 9, when does your family cause you stress? I assume you're talking about, siblings and parents and grandparents and that kind of thing.
They never really do.
My family, they don't cause me stress. My sister and my brother are great people and understanding.
You notice what she said, my family.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to talk about your family.
Yeah, so, no, they don't, I don't think, when's the last time I seen my brother?
Oh, I don't know, years and years.
10, 12 years ago maybe. We talk, we're on Facebook occasionally. I think I've talked on the phone with him a couple of times. But he's in Florida. My sister, again, every now and then we talk on Facebook, but I don't talk to her that much. And she's up in Waterbury, so she's an hour away. My son, he's in Florida, and he's working, so he's never has time. So again, every now and then we'll get a text or we'll talk. My oldest son, Steve, he's here in Connecticut, but he's about an hour away, and him and his wife are doing their thing. So there's really nobody right now that I could say causes stress. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, might have been another story. But no, nothing going on right now.
Number 10, what is the one thing you have in your house that not many people have? 4 dogs. Not many people have 4 dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, they have their own couch. Right. What do we have? Nothing really.
Not many people. Let me think about this.
I mean, I don't normally bring it up, but for instance, guns. You guys know I have a couple of guns laying around. But not everybody has guns. So I guess that would be one thing.
I'm trying to think what not many people have. I can't think.
Yeah. And the only reason why I have those is because, again, I used to teach.
I can't think of anything.
No, we weren't.
We're pretty boring.
Yeah. There's really nothing that I would. Well, see, the thing is, I don't know what other people have, so therefore it's hard to answer. You know what I mean? That would be a relative question. Really.
I mean, probably not many people have a 1,000 square foot house.
Yeah, we do have a small house, but we wanted it small. That's one of the reasons why we bought it, because we don't need it. We had a big house. We built a house on a lake back in 92.
Oh God, I don't remember.
92,
Probably around
93.
92, 93.
Yeah. And then we were on the boat so much that we got tired of going home because it just wasn't right. So we ended up selling the house and we moved on the boat. And once you've lived on a boat for a while, you're going to realize that you really don't need all that space. Yeah. Right?
I mean, that's the main floor. We have a whole basement and we
Yeah.
have a whole attic.
Yeah.
But the main living floor is just 1,036 square feet.
Yeah.
Perfect
That's all,
for me.
yeah, that's all we need.
The only thing I do wish is we had a half bath somewhere.
Yeah.
That's we've managed without it this far. I'm not going to worry about it now.
Yeah. Well, the other one is because of the half bath, because believe it or not, we've got the cleanest. You're going to hear something personal. We've got the cleanest toilet in the country. because we put down fresh water in water bowls in water tables so they can reach it without bending down, and still they have to go to the toilet to drink. So we're constantly
flushing the toilet to bring in
Oh.
fresh water because they drink so much it goes down to almost nothing.
Oh, yeah, I should just put in another toilet for them to drink out of because, you
We've
know.
tried everything. We've tried putting ice in their water bowls to make it cold like the toilet.
Filtered water.
Filtered water.
Yeah.
They like toilet bowl water.
You know what though? I think it's the what do you call it?
All right.
The chloride, the
Chloride.
chlorine that's in the water. Because
Chlorine,
if we
whatever it
do
is.
put regular tap water in there, in their bowls with some ice cubes, they tend to go to it.
Yeah.
So
And just so everybody knows, we're not trying to poison we do not use anything toxic in our toilets.
no, 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 no. We don't use anything toxic anywhere.
No.
All right, so that's all four, guys. I know those were kind of boring, but they were really, those sucked.
Yeah, they were. We couldn't say, there wasn't too much we could say about a lot of them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
have a good one.
Yeah.
See
Catch
you
you
with
later.
the next tag we do.